Hello again, it's Joey John McGuire. Just thought I'd show you my t-shirt there. Three-para poet, that is I, Joey John McGuire. That's a photograph taken in training many years ago, Weston-on-the-Green. Training, getting ready to do my first parachute jump at Abingdon. Anyway, I'm in one of my favourite London watering holes, the Cock Tavern, which is situated Botman North End Road, just around the corner from Chelsea Football Ground and Fulham Broadway Station, Underground Station that is. I'm about to recite my latest poem I did in the early hours of this morning. It's called How Far? I grappled with the everyday struggle to survive, the constant challenge of me versus the humdrum dalliance of loneliness, where every second was counted and passed as slow as a dying heartbeat. My solitary lifestyle crushed by the walls closing in, the daily grind witnessing my slow, inevitable retreat into confinement via avoidance and withdrawal. I was a discarded straggler, noticeable in my inability to keep up, observed by all as I collapsed by the wayside to be left on my own to die. Spread-eagled in anticipation, I had braced myself for the net that I wrongly assumed was there to save everyone, only to be woken in the darkness by the ripping resonance of the whip-cracking sting of poverty. I found myself trapped in an enclave, set aside for the destitute and losers. I was sat in a puddle in a mired well of misery, having fallen many fathoms below the rung known as the first. It is there where I spent years overwhelmed and wallowing in my own self-pity, waiting for something or someone to rescue me. A miracle, I suppose, to raise my body and spirit to a level where I could begin my steep ascent, shinnying my way up the precipice which was my only route to salvation. I made it, only to find nothing had changed except that humdrum and a few other things took on a whole new different meaning, the climb sucking my strength beyond the level where repair could be expected. Things for me would never be the same again. My problems had been exacerbated, and rightly so. Along my way I saw many poor souls lose their grip as they lost their will to live. Maybe some could see over the precipice, deciding it wasn't worth the fight. I'll never know. But you need that little snippet to understand why it is I say, there but for his grace go I. Samaritans are few and far between, and the ladder we all climb buckles with the sheer weight of grappling bodies, all desperate in their attempts to reach the dizzy heights of its summit. So is it any wonder to presume it's only a matter of time before it's your turn to fall, your turn to plummet into the bowels of destitution as I, and the only question on your mind should be, how far?